Hi and welcome to another video. I'm going to make this one really brief because I'm hungry. This was the one and only trade today. I'm staying away from 6C in general, but it was too good to resist. So wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, steeper pace, increase in volume on each wave. Then it just went flat after that. And then I looked at the footprint and order flow down here, and it was good, so I went long here at 402.5, went as much as 1.5 ticks against me, or 3 ticks, however you look at that, 3 half ticks, 1.5 full ticks, and then went as much as 8.5, that is, yeah, to 11, 8.5 in favor. So 1.5 mass adverse exposure for 8.5 positive, so that's great. I wasn't here during this time. Eventually I disappeared around here because I wanted to go downstairs, and I did. Came back just before the close. I do have an order to close positions, like on the miscellaneous tab on NinjaTrader, to close the positions, and but I got up here just a little bit before that and closed it for 1.1. So that's that. What else did I want to say? I've changed on the YM. I've changed the 3 order flow, the 3 time in sales windows that I have. I've changed them from 1, 5, and 10 to 1, 10, and 20, and that's because it was just too much in the noise. Like 1 and 5 hardly makes any difference on something as thick as the YM. So 1 and above, 10 and above, and 20 and above will separate out the different market players and make it easier to make decisions in a 3-pronged approach, if that makes any sense. So basically, in a nutshell, in a few words, 1, 5, and 10 is all in the same sort of time frame, whereas stretching it out to 1, 10, and 20 will allow me to segment out the market a little bit more, and that's why I believe, we'll see in the days to come, I refused the short trade here at 7.24, which went 2.1 R in favor before coming back and triggering another, on this candle here, another order flow market footprint entry around 22, I think it was. Yeah, 22, which did test over the next 10 minutes and then drop off from 22 to 85. 85, you could have got as far as 85 within the top step trader rule. So 15 plus, what's that, 22 is 37, 3.7. So 2.1, 3.7 was available from there. And the way I had the order flow set up, the market, the footprint setup didn't allow me to get in those today. So that's that. So I think it's probably going to be time for something like this, market order flow, this Ninjacator for $97. And this will allow me to, rather than doing it on the fly in my head and remembering where big orders took place, I'll simply just have this and it will collate those, calculate those values for me and add them to each side, to the bid and to the ask side. And I think they also show you the delta as well, so how many contracts went off on the bid as opposed to the ask, as a proportion. So let's say 200 contracts go off on the bid, meaning sellers sold 200 contracts, and of course 200 contracts sold are 200 contracts bought, but I mean sellers were in control with 200 contracts, and then if people lifted the offer or the ask, meaning say 600 contracts go off on the offer, that means buyers were in control, 3 to 1. So the delta, market delta, would be 3 to 1. So I think something, now that I'm beginning to get a grasp of the footprint and order flow, something like this might come in handy. So that's it for now. I'm just going to throw this out there with no intro and outro, and I'll be back tomorrow. Take care and see you then.